It's a good one. I like that. From the producers of Cockzilla the Pussy Killer, we present to you Peaceful Paul and Zilla.
Peaceful Paul here.
This is day 2 on the moped. All right.
Hey everybody, big shout out for a sponsor called Dick Lightly. Dick Lightly.
Which means take a dick, not hard.
Take it lightly. Don't take it hard.
The opposite of taking dick hard.
Either way, you're gonna take it.
Let's do that again. Take 2. Fuck that.
Fuck it.
Do it one more time. That's fucking hilarious.
I got it. All right.
Get it in the camera. Get in the camera. Center. You're not here. Center this shit. Okay. From the producers of Cockzilla, the Pussy Killer, we present to you Peaceful Paul and Zilla.
I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor called Dick Lightly.
The opposite of taking dick hard. That's fucking hilarious. All right, let's get it.
All right. Maybe I'll make a little sign.
The opposite of taking dick hard.
So sick, Daddy.
Dick lightly.
Yeah.
All right, so what we doing today?
We
And
are,
thank you for waking me the fuck up.
we are fucking with this bike here. What are we doing? Oh, today afterwards? And afterward?
No, what are we doing on this episode right now?
I'm gonna just do a basic checking of what I thought was what needed attention.
All right, so
I have all these green spots taped off that I need to check that I noticed during tear down and inspection of bike.
okie dokie. All right, I'm here. Let's get it.
We're gonna figure out what makes her tick. What makes her run. And also maybe you guys give you a little insight on how this unit actually works. So you're just not going, oh, this is this or this is that. You're gonna go, wow, when I do this, that engages. When I do this does this. Once you learn all that, you don't go backwards. You just keep going forward, and you end up being 40-some years old, chilling in your neighborhood, still trying to do good stuff.
Fixing mopeds.
Whether it's a car or a moped.
Peaceful Paul, I appreciate you because most people that work on mopeds are dead now. And that's why I'm happy to ask for help from the moped boys, wherever the hell they are.
It's not a problem. I've when she was a child, I saw her birth.
So check this out. We got somebody up in here, but
Oh yeah. What's going on? Oh, I forgot. There's a special prize tonight.
what's that?
It is called It is called the Charcuterie Hillbilly.
All right, let's get to it.
Go for it. So, grabbing a Heineken. I'm gonna go with the basics tonight. A little assistance from my beer drinking buddy here.
All right, what you need help with?
Let's find a spot for this battery, other than the box that was in, and we're gonna reconnect it, and we're just gonna run through assistance check with key on, key off.
All right, well, let me get right here.
That, and we're gonna see what the voltage is here and there, stuff like that. Just little mental notes. I'm not gonna use paper tonight, but if it helps you remember for the next time you come back to it, write it down. Just write it down. Don't think about it. Do it. So, we have our handy dandy Hooja Daddy, and I have it on continuity. It's gonna make a beep. Here. We're not checking for positive or negative, we're just checking for a loop signal. So if I go from, say, this part of the body, which is going to have a ground, to, let's say, the ignition is grounded. It's to the frame. This connection.
Is that good or bad?
No, it's good. See, look, right? It's just this. See, that's bolted to the frame. It goes through the weld. So, like if you were to put this in water, I haven't tried that. Let's put this in water.
Please don't.
It's a conductor. No, this is just a conductor. All this does is, this is not producing power. So, I'm going to use the battery in. And go here. There we go.
We got people from China in here. Wow.
Hello, China. What's going on over there? How is the weather?
That's pretty cool. Shout out to people up in the live. I don't know how this shit works. Good morning, good morning. Everybody shout out to y'all and where y'all shout out to where y'all from.
Let's bring this day together. Let's wake up or stay up, whatever. Keep the day going. My bedtime's not till 11 a.m., so come on.
Shout out to Blackheart.
Black hole. Alright. I'm not going to speak much. I'm just doing a little bit. When I find something great, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
That. This runs with your starter. And now we're running on the ignition, which is our orange wire on Yamaha. Old, new, soon to come down the line.
We got Houston, Texas in the house. That's
Houston.
what's up. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, all that good shit. Shout out to the 420 viewers.
420. Wow, what a nice. Wonder what 420 is like.
Shout out to Rochester, New York. That's what's up.
Oh, bro.
So how'd y'all find this live real quick, if y'all don't mind me asking?
Stop. Where you at? How you find it?
What up, what up, what up? Heineken for breakfast, yeah.
Yeah. Steak and eggs. While you're buying a cell phone, stop and go get some steak and eggs.
All right.
Her
I didn't even know my shit was viral like that.
viral. Is he gonna need a prescription for that?
I guess.
Vaccination.
That's funny. Matter of fact.
Another fat rollie. This one. Okay. So much for starting this at 3 in the morning, huh? Yeah? Busy night, man. Busy night. After a full moon, shit calms down, but people will come back out of the woods. I'll tell you that.
People watching on YouTube.
Hey, what did the left titty say to the right titty?
I don't know.
We better perk up or people are gonna think we're setting balls. into a bar you didn't want to be in. You're like, damn, I'm surrounded by a bunch of indifferences here. What do I do? Do I hang out and keep drinking? No. Get the fuck out of here.
We working on a 92 Jog Moped.
50 cc's of raw Japanese power. I need an assistant, but
Yes.
this one here is pretty much my accessory. So I'm going to open it up, which carries a 15 amp tube fuse usually. It's also a good spot where you can hide a hooter from your parents. Look at that.
Right.
We're gonna put in a new H fuse. We're gonna put a.
You have a new one?
No, I have a block.
Okay.
So you're not gonna have a tube fuse. It's like we used to use at work. You know, you just put a wire, push in fuse, or you keep it OG, whatever you want. But that needs reclipped. That needs re-terminated. And here I'm gonna have your assistant here. So,
Shout out to Wisconsin up there.
I need some cheese. Got corn. Trade. You ever ran one of these?
What's that?
Voltage meter tester.
Focus on.
Alright. Well, this is on the continuity setting, which is this. So I want you to hold that end to that end of the fuse if you have a free moment. Alright, shit.
What? Hold it like that?
And then hold the red to it.
What part?
Just the red to any side. Hold the metal. This. Yep, the end of the fuse. Yep. Alright, here we go. All we're doing is just make sure there's a connection. There's no power, nothing. Just straight connection.
So that's good or bad?
That's good.
Alright.
The fuse isn't blown.
Alright.
Kind of like when the wife makes you angry and you blow a fuse.
That's fucking
You
hilarious.
need bail money for that one. You can't just replace it. So, anyways, on this end of this fuse, this will break. That fuse will pop. You know, you hit a anyways, can't think of it. But it's when you have a positive, negative together, it's the opposite. They're not put together, it's a fault. So, I need you to hold this.
What am I doing with this?
With mine.
What am I doing with that?
We'll just set it up to the side. Alright. Sorry, we're done with that. Sorry, I'm holding. Alright, so I'm gonna have you hold this to the maybe we're inside that brass jacket. Whatever's comfortable. So that's connected with this. See that exposed wire we saw on this rectifier, pretty much voltage regulator.
What are you gonna do with that?
I'm just
You gonna cover that up?
yes, definitely for sure this is going to get covered up. That's why I have green tape on here. I found this when we were tearing down the plastic to inspect everything. And it's very easy. These harnesses are they're very simple. They look complicated, but they're not. There's only a few things that, controls. So there's something there. And then see that's pigtailed in with it.
Okay.
See that there's a double on one pin. And
That's good or bad?
that's the way it's made.
Okay.
So it's got another function. So I'm not going to be real long about it. So this red wire is going to run all the way back here. Guess what? I bet if we tug on that, we'll catch that.
Okay.
Just so you see too. And then this is going to run back here.
That's the only wire you're gonna check?
No sir. This runs up to here to this. it's going to run out. When this runs up, it's going to run out somewhere else. So let's go find out. You have brown, gray, black. What's it going to be? Gray. Definitely not the gray here. Now we'll switch off the ignition. Hear anything?
No.
Correct. That means your ignition's correct. You have nothing, you have no interruption from there back to up.
Okay.
I'm not. Just hang with me, guys. You stay with me. I'm gonna make it fast. There you go. All right. So then there's one more option. You have on and off up here. So you'll have. Ready? Good. All right. Stay with me. Amazing. Now we've added in the orange wire. That is part of your ignition. Is orange with a red stripe. Runs down into this unit here by your flywheel on the other side of your engine.
Okay.
On the other side of your engine, you have what's called a stator, which is a bunch of magnets going to create energy.
Okay.
Because the battery will help power the assist, but this will create enough energy for this to generate a spark, which is created through this orange wire that comes back into this right here, which amplifies the power. Kind of like back in the day when you put a flash cube on your camera, you're like, how's that thing going to flash?
Right.
They had this, which is a capacitor pretty much, but it also controls spark, which is the CDI, which is somewhere else. I'll show you that in a little bit. So anyways, these wires go into this, and it collects, it shoots, it spins up, comes this way, goes this way, and powers out and goes back over this way. So when I disconnect this, I shouldn't have anything here, there, anywhere. Right? You said, I'm sorry if I'm being an ass, but they're pretty much simple, but they're not. One thing you don't want to do is cross it, and that's what happened here. That's why this wire is frayed here. And then you have this white wire here on the system, which is pretty much what we're going to call your ignition system. Because you have your other systems, which is like your accessories, like your turn signal, your horn, your headlights. That's not part of your ignition, but it is powered from your ignition.
Fair enough.
It's just another. It's a little branch of the river. Here's the main. So I noticed on this white here, this is F, and then this is F. Okay, this is kind of concerning me because anything where you have supply that has to go somewhere, if you have a, let's say this or that, you got to power 12 homes with one wire. They may not be the greatest, but they'll still get their power.
So what are we going to do about that?
Well, what we're going to do about it is it's not to the point where it's broken, but it does have a little bit of like bluish corrosion. My suggestion, what I could do is I'm going to repin this, okay? And when we come back,
What does that mean?
Repin it, okay? This is a clip, plastic. These are your wires. What holds it is a pin or a spade connector. It's just your connector. So inside this clip, there's this brass pin clip. So you can, there's a removal tool I have. You remove it, bring it down, cut it, slice in, put heat shrink on it. If you have to put tape on it, do it good. Don't F it up. You know, it's simple. You can get creative with it. I'm taking an old bike tire tube and wrapped it on there just to make sure it didn't have, you know, in a stressed area. There's a lot of heat, and sometimes if this thing gets serviced and taken apart, whoever works on this may not put the harness correctly back. They'll just go, okay, it's done, give me the money, pay me. So anyways, big deal. I'm over it. It just protects yourself, not just protect yourself. So anyways, this bike means a lot to him, so we're gonna make it right for him, and it's gonna be correct. You can get down the road with it, make it 5 minutes, you can make it 20. Whatever you want to do, it's your time. Just as a note, whenever you disconnect something, like this oil jug right here. Okay, this oil jug has a brown and a gray. So what I did was just mark brown and gray on a piece of paper because this does need to come down, and because we're going to be going into the carburetor and parts of the engine. So this is just step 2. I have a few more to go. I'm gonna kind of be brief and breeze through this because it's getting late. I don't mean to be short, but this is your horn. You can test it if you like. Make a new one if you want. I'm gonna have Brandon hook up this battery, and we're gonna see if it turns over. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. And oh, also, when you tear down a bike like this, be prepared to have to retape these harnesses. So wherever it breaks, like this breaks here and goes this way, I stop that there, and I'll stop it and leave it there, just so when you go put it back together, it goes back together the same.
We're gonna put the battery up.
We can just set it like, you can set here because there's enough room.
All right.
I can just fish it under this way. Or here. Yeah, that'll work. I'd like to see the single start.
Let's go.
If that's cool, right on. I'm just anxious. I just wanted to. So while he's doing that, I'm just gonna put, just for protection, I'm gonna put tape over these little areas that are exposed to be repaired later. Before I get too far. Here, I'll actually, what I'll do, put this back together, and
Get that break.
no, that's pretty tough. It's made overseas. Anyway, these are pretty tough. If you ever have trouble finding these, you can find them in old Mercedes or Audis or Volkswagens.
Right.
There you go. But anyways, this little box here that holds this 15 amp fuse and this accessory wire, it's a good little spot to splice in if you want to run a charging cable or an extra set of lights. Sky's the limit after that. Here, I'm going to hand this to you. I'm going to have you set it over there. Then I'm going to put that in a little box of stuff. Thanks, bud. Well, I can't say sorry, but it's a force of habit, so I will I'll work on it. Baseball's not working. We'll find that out. Take that off just to make sure. So where do we have people coming in at?
Where everybody up?
I'm here.
We had Wisconsin in the house. We had looked like China. Some Japan, one of the two. We had Rochester, New York. I'm sure we got some locals in here.
You're lames. If you're local and you're on here, you're not a lame. Welcome to Blandsville, population 7. All right. Here's the screwdriver for making the connect.
I don't know what that is.
This hooks up to. Oh, got it. Tell you what, you just scratch your head, maybe.
I don't know why my head itches and I'm bald head. It's like I need to put lotion on this shit or something.
You hush. No one's talking to you.
Oh my god, that bitch is so good. Have you ever been bald head before? I think you have, haven't you?
Oh, I would prefer it. Because I hate having this freaking baloney patch preacher spot. I'm doing better than a lot of my friends.
At least, yeah, you are, ass. But
I like rocking bald look. It gives me more
being
definition.
bald itches really bad for some odd reason, especially when it's growing back.
Excuse me, I'm gonna grab some pliers real quick.
I got you. Wild pliers or some other pliers?
No, they're up on the.
Oh, well, yeah, if you got your own, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, God dang, I sat down. Chair hover.
But you probably would have farted.
Heck no, not on camera.
That's hilarious.
I will wait.
Oh.
Ashtray. Always have an ashtray while you're working on something.
Absolutely. That's only the Midwest Indiana way.
Always have a pitch on speed dial.
And that's the Midwest Indiana way also.
If you talk to a female, you better get ready to put your dukes up. This old man might walk up after she starts being impressed by you. Things are going real good, and it's like, is that your dude? Oh shit. Oh no. Watch the table. Alright, just gotta be careful out there, everybody, that's all. It's crazy. Easy peasy Japanese, I want to call it crap. Welcome to the Midwest here. Eat flight planes for breakfast. I'm just setting it there for you for now. This needs fixed. Ooh. See, that's important to have. Okay, if memory serves me correct, did I pull into a 7-Eleven and you're trying to kickstart this because the battery died from trying to start it?
That was years ago. I don't remember.
I just remember this thing wasn't running good then. So I'm just gonna cover this one. So you absolutely have done no service on this. You don't do any servicing of your own. It's been a long time since I've seen you, so I didn't know if you changed your own spark plugs or.
Nope, it's just been under a tarp.
That's a hard no. It's gas and go.
It's been under a tarp at my grandmother's house.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, we should save. Alright, so I just put that there temporarily. This belongs right here. One side. Over here. Comfortable when I sit down, you know what I mean? That's why I wish it was up on the table like this.
guys have a table that you could donate to us, please email me at the email in the description. Um, Serious inquiries only.
So, we're gonna hook up the battery. Issue positive, positive. And this goes in here. And inside there, see there's a little key under there. That's all it is. It's just this. So we're gonna tighten it whichever way your harness is supposed to go. Once you hit this like this, see it's locked. It's not gonna move. So once you get it set to where you want it, you get down to that last final quarter turn. It won't. Just for anybody out there, doesn't like messing with batteries, electricity. I know some people that just do not mess with battery, electricity, household electricity, and their maintenance man. How do you know what happened?
We in Indiana.
Oh yeah, we got some originals here. And that's the person, that's the same person that farts and gets a paycheck.
Pretty much.
Yeah, then you work, and they're like, what were you doing smoking a cigarette behind the maintenance? I haven't had a break in 2 days. Well, that's just, how dare you? I'm writing you up. Alright, so that's not going to stay there. So anyways, what we're going to do is, we're going to position it over here. Can I use this? No. Okay. I just thought it'd be a little. So, give a shout out to anybody out there who is paying attention, watching, or laughing at us. Thank you for your time. Send us a link who you are. I'll try to look you up, see what you got going on. I always enjoy meeting new people, or just having a good time, and just spreading not just happiness, but just knowledge back and forth. So right here, this is the orange wire that was pinched or compromised.
Okay.
I'm not going to tape this one. I just taped it just to look at it. But I'm still going to replace it between here and here. So that's covered. That's covered. That's just the horn. Here's our oil. Let's see if we got power. Hooked up. Hook this up real quick. And where's that accessory wire I take off right there? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So. This battery had a charge last, I knew, correct?
Excuse me?
This battery had a charge last, we knew, right?
It's brand new, that's all I know.
Okay. I'm going to switch over here to volts, DC. And we're going to go to red. We're going to black. What's that say? Can you read that for me?
12.63.
That sounds like enough. So, same thing.
12.63.
Right on.
Means what?
That's your voltage.
Huh?
Yeah, that's your voltage. Usually 12 to 13 volts
Okay.
is your typical range. If you turn your power on, so you hit your, see, we don't have our lights hooked up, so we're not going to drain it as soon as we turn it on.
Okay.
When you have the headlight off, and then you have this disconnected when you have the battery connected, you're not going to grade it straight on the battery. You can have your ignition on, you can have it, just on just standby. So this accessory wire that we moved off, I'll have you bring the tape off of it if you would. You can give me a hand. And then that little cup that the fuse sat in, I'm just gonna have you set it there on the battery. I'll show them what happens when the fuse is blown. This is an example. Because right now there's not much going on, and that's not disconnected, but everything else that's major is connected.
So what is that telling you?
It would tell me that a fuse is blown. A lot of people think the whole thing is crap. Like, oh crap, what happened? Start flipping out. Going, oh my gosh, it's broke. I learned it I learned the hard way myself. You can touch that to the red. That's where it goes. Actually, you're out. You can set it in there like this. You're safe. So our ignition's hooked up. That's hooked up. Nothing under your foot over there. No. Nothing you can see. All right. Always make sure everything's out of the way. Now, see what we got here, guys.
Now the light's on.
Good enough.
That's pretty cool.
What's up?
So what does that mean?
Oh, that means that if you don't have that, we're gonna take this out of the situation. I'm gonna lift it off here real quick. Check that out.
Yeah, light is on.
You're not gonna start anything.
Alright.
So that doesn't mean go ahead and replace the fuse immediately.
It does.
But if you replace the fuse and it happens right away, that means you should probably have someone come pick you up and have it looked at.
I'm lost.
If the fuse keeps blowing,
Where's the fuse at?
this is the fuse link right here. Excuse me. This right here is the fuse link that we took apart that was broke with the glass fuse in a plastic case.
Alright. So,
The other end of this goes to your battery also,
okay.
and that was disconnected
So why didn't you connect the fuse back?
because we're gonna stab back into that wire. We're gonna put it fresh,
Alright.
and then we're gonna put a ring on it like this, which I did bring some in the bag, and some extra clips and stuff. So now we're back on with power. Here, put that back on there, please. Let's see. Choke connected, yeah. That's connected, that's connected, that's connected, that's connected.
Should I put some tape around that?
Here. Just go ahead and make it go.
Prep it already?
Mm-hmm.
Here.
That's here. There we go, just like that. How's that hold?
I'll take this tape. Well, no, it's fucking.
Here. Alright. Okay, now let's take
terrible tape job. Gives a terrible tape job.
I'd rather be known for that.
I hate to see you get a fucking cut. You need a Band-Aid.
I don't use Band-Aids. I'm a man.
Clearly you don't.
I'm a man. I use paper towel for Scotch tape. We don't have money. We don't have money for Band-Aids. We'd have Cheerios. Do you have any grape bond, sir? Do you have any starting fluid?
Starting fluid?
Yep, or brake cleaner?
Like spray?
Spray can?
Yeah, I do. Let's see what we got.
Another sponsor. Starting fluid. It helps. Craving more head condoms.
Alright, let's see if we got the shit he's asking for. So we got this. I don't know if I can put this on the camera or not, but
Fuck this chair.
here you go, man.
Okay. Set this here. Thank you. Shot carburetor. Hey, can you see on your side there if there's a screw here and a screw in down here?
Yes, there is.
Okay, Phillips.
Yeah.
About right.
I got it. Whoa!
Nice. Quite a big pistol you pack in there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you need a number 3 here. I got that.
Never mind. Just go ahead and do it, man. So before
I got you a number 3. With me when there's in my black bag right here.
Go ahead and get it before I strip it.
You won't. Here you go. That also works for your number 3. Should. And then this should be the driver for it. There you go. That one over here for you.
I can't do nothing with this. So I guess I can. Why the fuck do you have a pink?
You know, I.
Is that my beer? No, it's not.
Right on. And while you're down there and you get those off, I'm gonna have you pry the box. And I'm gonna pry on this side a little bit. They kind of stick on there pretty well. We're done with that.
Where's that cup that you had screwed in?
I have a cup for you. I set it up around the grill so no one. So we Steak and Shake and Hoosiers. What life's about.
You closed all of them.
Dude, what?
They shut down pretty much all the steak and shakes. There's still some
I
open.
think the one in Ghost Factory is open.
Right on.
That burp was brought to you by 99 Berries Root Beer.
All right.
Sold in all fine hood stores and gas stations.
So here you go. That's that.
So, tells me that it's been running rich. All right, lights are on. All cigarettes away from us, all flammables.
Get this shit out.
All right. All knives, don't run with knives or lollipops. So we'll get a little bit of love juice. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Safety first. Band-aid last. Let's see if it's still anything spark. Run position. Everything's clipped up. Okay, we're going to move on to the next part. That's going to be taking out your spark plug. Make sure there's spark. We make sure everything else is connected. Not connected, but has continuity. Now we're going to see what the fuck happened to Betty. I didn't spray that. That's why you don't. The lure goes a long way.
No, it's flies around here.
Oh, I thought you were waving away the.
Flies. We don't like bugs.
We have lots of flies. They're attracted to beer.
And shit.
Phew. Shit. Tell you what, shit. There's levels of shit, I heard. Well, another way you can test for spark is you take a coil like this, put a screwdriver up in there like this. Now this end is going to produce a spark, if there is a spark. Alright, so I'm going to find a good contact spot on the frame, which we will, here, I'll do this big one. Right here. Like that. So I know it looks like a jumbled mess, but everything on this harness is connected to where it needs to be for just ignition.
They say the wires look so confusing.
Well, I can label that later. I can on the next one show you that this is that. If you want to learn from this, the best way to learn is put your hands on it. And you'll see exactly where it goes.
That's the same thing I told her.
Boom! If you ever want to play a good prank on your friends, say hold this. And do this. You'll get about 600 volts of oh shit. Alright, Brandon, you don't have to clue in. Where's Brandon at? Oh, we don't have him. Anyways, you have a very weak spark here, Bill. I don't know if you can see from your angle. So, you see any spark?
No. So
I saw it spark maybe once.
does that mean this is bad?
That doesn't mean this is bad. That could mean this just does what it's told by energy. These don't really go bad. What can go bad is what's called the CDI box.
And that is where?
That is on. Catch a solenoid from here. amplifier right here. This is what says give it a go. Excuse me. That's your flasher relay. This here is pretty much your alternator. This here is pretty much your distributor. We'll say that. CDI. It just helps create the fire for the ignition. Okay, bud. I should have brought cushions from the house. But hey. That's good. Is there a piece? Did I leave a piece of sandpaper like that here? I thought for you.
I know.
Well, I got a piece of the black bag here. In my black bag, I have some sandpaper. It'll rub you the right way. Where's the pliers? There's a pile on here. You're not getting shit for spark.
So do I hit the spark plug?
No, that has nothing to do with spark plug. This is what sparks your plug. You have a weak spark as of now. What's my fat ass here? Okay, every time this turns, there's a magnet on this side and a coil. And every time this flywheel turns over, which has a fan on it that helps cool the engine, it says power. And what it does is it just builds up a little bit of energy. It goes into this, makes it create a lot more energy. It's like doing steroids. Like you need to do a little bit and you get a lot of results.
No, I didn't get the bike for free. I had it since I was 14.
Have you? Yeah. Legend. I think that Spiderman's got 14 years with kids with it.
Probably. I'm gonna blow it all off before we put it back
I mean,
together.
seriously, there's a family reunion going on over here.
Well, we're gonna blow it all off for
I'm not.
unless you want to get it off now.
Unless somebody wants to come blow it off,
That's what I mean.
give it a beager from the beager store. So, I got a dumb question to ask my friend Zilla. What happened to the rim on this thing?
I can't remember, but I probably hit some shit.
Pulling a late night midnight express.
Yeah.
All expenses paid. An all expenses paid mission.
I was actually
There we go. Here we go.
door dashing before door dashing was door dashing.
What were you delivering?
Food.
Food. Meat. What's what for dinner? Oh, Mr. Scooter owner here. Oh, I just found something else out here that's going to be that we're going to have to fix later. We'll show in another video. No,
What's that?
don't jump up and kick my ass or anything. Right here. You don't have to jump up or anything. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Biden. Look. Right here is the intake. Yep. Yeah. Right here, where I'm going to point this screwdriver. You see that little clamp that holds the carburetor to the intake manifold. So watch. Sorry, I'm not the best with cameras and shit, so watch this. See that? That's split. Here, I'll have cameraman get it. I can turn this around.
I'll come around.
Yeah, and I'll switch your spot. Check it out.
shout out to the pink screwdriver.
Pink. It's what it should be. So here's your clamp for your intake. So you know what, we're here right now. I'm just gonna take a screwdriver and this is the clamp. There we go. So, couple hand turns. All right.
And what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna show you. So right next to this clamp is where I notice the brake. Move this crap out your way so we can get a good clear picture. We're just gonna shut it down for a minute. So it's been on here for half a year. Here we go. So right here, when I pull this off,
Oh, it's tore right there, huh?
this is your oil injection. It's your choke. You have an electronic choke on here, woohoo. So we'll just move this out of the way. All right, holy crap. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. That's the wrap. It's that is a no bueno. It's no good. I'm not lost for words. I just don't have any yet for a second until I disconnect the coil wire. Yep. This. Just bear with me, everybody. Okay. Be right back. Oh, matter of fact, it's right here. One more lower. Damn it, that pisses me off.
Pink screwdriver.
Are you up for the Pepsi challenge, pink screwdriver? Oh yeah.
That's a strong kitty cat right there. Or should I say strong pussy?
Puss in Boots.
I've never seen a guy with a pink screwdriver in my life until today.
I have a soft side, and it's right there in my tool bag. That's it.
You stole it from one of your exes.
Took it from the bitch. Never called me back. So I went to a station at work.
I
and I was
took
like,
it from a
took it
bitch.
from the bitch. They go, yeah, you can take all my money on Saturday. I'm getting your screwdriver. It's mine. What are you gonna do now? You can't work now, can you? Nope. You just have to go be a trick somewhere else. You have to get a new pink screwdriver. Patient's bleeding. Get the defibrillator. Damn it, Jim. I'm a scientist, not a doctor. Alright. Need that screw. That screw. Be right back. Wow. You really must love this bike.
I do.
Or not love it. You you keep, man. Some people keep. Some people just keep. And you can keep shutting up over there, doggy.
I love dogs, but
I do too. I still like having them outside all the time. We'll set this here just momentarily. Get out this over exaggerated. So I didn't say that. So I don't know if this will help anybody. We got some stuff due here, and maybe I should. I think I'm gonna. I could lay this harness out for you, Fisher Price style, so you can see exactly where everything is and what it looks like. So if you ever have to go to buy and replace one, you know what you're getting. Come to daddy. Yeah, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have to let me ride this once or twice when you get it rolling. See,
Sure.
my jog did wheelies. It was purple and black. It's called a next zone. There's different versions. You had the artistic spec. I had a next zone. The rich kids have these things called Zumas. Those things are gun smoke. They're like off-road jogs. What's that? That's because it was a loose booty Judy one. A Judy, like it still ran, but it needed new rings, and it was just it wasn't brand new anymore. We'll say that. We used to ride him up down train tracks and climb up any hill you could find. Come on, Jim. All right. Get down to the bottom of this. Excuse me, everybody. I'm not very good at talking and working. I explain later and do now. So this is right here. We'll do it like this. And the little harness. Piece by piece, bit by bit. This is gonna stay. I mean, it can't come off, but it's gonna stay. And we're gonna retape into this. We're gonna make it look nice. Pretty bad when you're talking to a wire harness. How's everybody out there doing? Good morning. Good start to your week. How's life been treating everybody? All right. This is just new. Not new, it's just a part that we had to put some new stuff on. And green is the new black. So we're gonna loom it. Give me a second here to get started. Let's take this definitely see some days. So we're gonna move some of this stuff that's kind of in the way. Sorry if I'm not showing you the best angle. Concrete hurts my fucking knees. Spare change. Any thoughts? Anyway, that goes in there. Excuse me. Looks like a plate of heaven there, mister. Hey, now I can work on this in the living room. Pint size. Go in the kitchen, work on it where I got that weed whacker. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. I work on shit in my house. You know what? No one's gonna bitch at me about it either. That's the perks of having your own house. You gotta bitch at yourself if you don't like something. Shit. Did you just throw something? This little crap. Stay. I'm iron. Yeah, that's gonna have to plug in and replace all that. Alright. Let's just tie in knot for now. tape's a little worn. But it still has its stretch. Almost like a balloon. Alright, let's get down to business. I used to do it back in the day, just flip it. Oh. Going back to where it's flat. Old tape. It still sticks, but this doesn't flow the same. So over, bring it back. Keep it as flat as possible. Come back, put a noose on it. Keep your run going. Here, zip strips, zip ties. If not, I have to find somebody that works in a trailer factory and say, hey, bring your bag of those home, please. Don't bring the RV, just bring the bag. Anything you'd like to say, big fella? Breakfast time. Paddington Square. I can't wait to go home and eat my freaking the rest of my greens. Better than eating fucking sweet potatoes. And grandma's freaking fluff salad and freaking mushrooms with marshmallows and freaking jello. What the hell is that? It's not vegetable salad. No, it's not. Puke in a pan. Alright. I couldn't stand it. Now that's better. Oh, it's taut like it's got some attention. So, put the pin on it. Put the tip on that. Shit, it's fucking daytime. Time to go hide from the neighbors again. Oh, damn. One thing daytime's great for is being able to see to mow your grass.
No, I agree.
Huh?
I agree.
Because people think you're crazy if you mow your grass at 2 in the morning. My dad used to do it. Craig, yeah, my dad. Oh.
I think you're on fucking drugs.
Yeah, like shit, I got a schedule. What's your schedule? Mine is work and money. Whether Whether drugs, alcohol, whatever's involved, it's their business. But at one time, old man told me a story about this party he was having. And, these ladies had no legs and no arms. He said, you might want to show up. You're gonna be pussy crawling all over the place. It's gonna be a hell of a show. One thing is, the women have no legs and no arms. That's it. That looks good. This we'll specialize later.
If you think that was funny, please give me a fire emoji. And if you don't think that was funny, please give me a hashtag not funny. Go.
So, where? No, we're going to place it all the way back to here. So I'll just put the tape there for now. Okay. I mean, how involved do you guys want me to show you what this harness does? You know, you guys give some comments, throw some likes out there, give them some love. If he gets enough love, I will take this harness, put it up on a board, and show you everywhere it goes. I don't know what.
And a special episode.
Yeah, exactly. We won't be on the fly. We've kind of caught with my pants down, Dave. I like this. Nice. You've been full of wind, outwind, and sneezing a lot too. So I'll put this up on a board and be like, here's the starter, and watch this, boom, boom, the light comes on. Or we use a voltage meter. We even connect the battery, make it just like it's running. Not running, but it's fully functional.
So why didn't it start?
And it didn't start because it had a weak spark. If I could have showed you, I would, but if maybe we can find an example of what a weak spark looks like. I would have liked to show you, but the battery's going to die, and it wasn't. Okay, your spark is going to be.
So what do we do to strengthen the spark now?
We are going to. I'm going to put this on the ohms reader on my tester later, and I'm going to show you how that's done. So I'm just not doing it. Maybe give 2 minutes worth of 30 seconds worth of education. Maybe. This right here, Brandon, where my hand is. This is the flywheel. This is the pickup coil. This is the pickup coil right here. Like on your lawnmower, your lawnmower don't have a battery. It's just free balling with the flywheel, a pickup coil. So, right here, matter of fact, you go there. You go there. This is a screw from the carburetor, I'm sure. Right from the box. All right. Need light, there's that. I'm gonna move a couple tools around. I'm gonna flip the situation over or bring the camera this way either way. If you guys like the view, we've got it already, we'll keep it. We'll keep it whatever. So would you like me to flip the screw around? I don't even know what you're doing. I'm gonna cue in on this area over here. got it. Nice sunrise, eh? So, okay. See where I'm at right here? This is your flywheel. This is your pickup coil. Alright, I'll just put it down like this. Alright, so, anyways, as this turns around, you're going to see a little magnet come into the picture about right there. See that? It's got a little bit of rust and corrosion on it. But right there's where it's a two-stroke, so you go fire, fire. One stroke, compression, one stroke, fire. One stroke, compression, one stroke, fire. It constantly fires. That's why these things have zing. That's why they have a good torque band. When you hit it, it goes, because it's two-stroke. So these wires coming out, remember that one that was kind of a funky-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So under here, in this little area, also that you don't see. And if you don't get some likes and some good comments back, I'm not going to take off this flywheel. I'll take this flywheel off and show you what the stator looks like. I'll go a little deeper. It's no problem. But behind here is like a well, we'll talk about it later maybe. But it's really helpful in a situation for creating energy, and also another area that can go a funk on a bike like this or a motorcycle. So what did you do with that? That's for the shrink. This is for the shrink wrap for here. And where else do I need shrink wrap? Well, we'll do it later. Anyhow, looks a little hairy under there. Looks a little gunked up. It's gonna need cleaned, and this part here may be bad. It's pretty much just a winding of copper wire around a magnet.
It's possible.
And it just creates energy as a signal. Here's your keys. We'll be needing these for a while. This is your oil line. It goes back up to your carburetor. I'll explain that in another video. But under here is an actual oil pump that when you fill the 2-cycle up, it runs down into that. The reservoir runs into like a little pump.
Makes sense.
And it comes in as it kind of comes in as like a slow stream, just like a slow stream, like 0.1 pound, half a quarter of a pound. And it will come in right here on the side of your carburetor. And what it'll do is when you hit your throttle and ask for permission to go, that little bit of oil comes in and mixes with your gas. Mm-hmm. So it's like having pre-mix at its own discretion. So you not have too much. So it keeps the engine cooler. I mean, it keeps the jug cooler because 2-strokes get very hot very fast. So what you want to do is keep it cool. A lot of people are like, oh, I like running it lean. No, run it. Don't run it rich. Just run it cool. So I'm going to get the tester back out real quick while we're still here. And grab me a Schmiegi. And this is just for my own confirmation with your guys. We're going to go to 3,400. All right. Oh, I can see it right there. All right. Let's fire this sucker up. Using that lightsaber up. Two points. So all I'm doing here is making sure, I'll explain after I see my results. Stay tuned for results. That's perfect. There we go. Is that visible?
Yep.
Okay. And we're at dead zero. Alright. Try to do it just as easy as I can. Well, not easy as I can, but just. So when I turn this, I got it at 3,400. You can go different. So watch this. Actually, I'll flip the wires to it. I'm sorry. Either way it reads, it just reads backwards, forward. It's not gonna hurt the world or cause nukes to fly across the ocean. I'll put it back up in the camera here. Oh. Let's go. Alright. Orange. And black. So normally are 12 volts. Back up to auto. That negative just means it's reversed. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong, that's all. We're just getting readings. We're not supplying. Okay. Alright. Let's go to white and see what happens over there. Let's see, gang. Now I'm going to multi-farad.
Sounds like a damn bomb.
Run for the hills.
So what is that saying? We're telling us.
Oh, this is just multi-farad. Multi-farad. We're using capacitors on motor run capacitors, like on a heating and air conditioning system. You have a motor, you have a capacitor. A capacitor is what's going to bank your energy and be a supply for when you need it. It can also store energy not in an overload, but it just stores energy and just gives it energy, gives something else energy when it needs it.
Right on.
Kind of like a big capacitor in an amplifier. So these two wires that I tested first, if you noticed earlier on this, um, well, I will switch it. Thank you, Bertha, for telling me. Thank you, Bertha. Yes, I know, I love you too. Let's see where it's at. Hey, well, it'll tell me, but do me a favor. Tell me when that magnet, please, starts getting close to that pickup.
Oh shit.
Here, I'll move that out of the way. So see.
Looks like it's close right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Alright, I pretty much want it right where I'm gonna go. Let's see, let's give it a rip.
Here it goes. Just run past it again.
Okay, this is bouncing. It's bouncing back and forth, but nothing heavy. Nothing. It's not a big jump. It's like 1.3 to 1.5. I'm saying numbers out loud, and they're not going to mean anything to you yet. I'll break it down for you by style. Someone sends me some freaking overalls. Let's go. I'll even put a patch with your name on it. Where you're from? What's up? Make it a point to come see you, ride your bike too. What's up? Eat some fine food. Okay. Come over here, would you? It's not touching, that's actually the magnet making the connection. Okay. And also, I'm gonna break the camera view here. This is your oiler. Okay, what you don't see, you see this orange, I'm sorry, you see this red with a white stripe? I mean, white with a red stripe, okay? And then this over here, this is that black. What you don't see are these wires here. Those are what's back behind this, and that's what the stator is. You know, that's the thing. That's like when you go to a hydroelectric plant and a little bit of water turns a generator and turns a lot of power. It's kind of something like that. It's just energy, small movement, big energy.
Right on.
With a lot of copper and a lot of copper and heavy magnets. We went from banging stuff on the walls in the cave to riding bikes. Gotta love this place. To Instagram and McDonald's. McDonald's sucks. Everything good about that place was nothing. Looking at Burger King,
I like
that place
nuggets.
better. Okay, I'm pretty much at a standstill for now. I've got some lab work to do. Everything checks out, everything here, everything there. This, as we're closing, I'll throw this on, and we'll see what kind of ohms it's producing or not. I'll just start here, but so a coil like this can be checked. There we go. Go to ohms. Ohms is resistance by electricity, by energy, electricity. All right. Okay. So this is where I have this black lead at right here. This is where your orange wire goes onto. And what this does is it takes that, solid 12 volts at a certain amount of amperage and or voltage. What this amplifies it right here. This amplifies. This supplies and amplifies. This supplies that 600 volt, 300 volt spark that will it'll tard you out for a minute. You'll have a corky moment for real. You'll be stuck. If anybody's ever been lit up by not 120 but 220 or above, you don't think you're gonna come back from it. You're like, oh, it'll really get you.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It will get you. So we'll go to the negative.
They want to know that you clean.
I'm sorry.
They said all you need is air, gas, and spark.
Yes.
And then they said, did you clean the magneto?
Did you watch the first video? We haven't even. We're just cracking this thing open.
Please subscribe and share. Please subscribe and share.
So I seem frustrated. This, when it left my hands years ago, had spark. It had life. Well, no matter what, it's going to be brought back to life. It's going to be clean. It's going to be ran through from step 1 to 101.
All right.
So let's say that. But we'll put a step 102 in it. If they want. Write somebody's name with a burnout. What's up? Sorry if I'm burning time up on this. I'm just going for a good lead off. We're gonna check out compression also later. That also means what, guys? Air. Which does what? Mixes with your gas, and does what? Mixes with electricity. If all three are there, doesn't mean it'll work. If all three are correctly there, it will work. You need enough compression, enough electricity. You need enough gas. You can use a little gas, a lot of gas. Either way, it'll run. It'll start. So, I'm getting old. So yeah, that's all behind here. I take these three out. Pop this little brass deal that this magnet's on, and back there is where your magneto, your stator is. Yeah.
All right.
And who knows? It could be dirty. There could be a bunch of spider piss in there. Who knows? Who knows?
Possibly.
Who knows? I mean, it's just a dirty old getting washed away, not forgotten about. Someone remembered it, and it's going to have life, and it's going to be loved, and it's going to run like fucking hell. I guarantee it.
All right. Until the next episode. I'm Zillow.
I'm Peaceful Paul. Have a great day. Have a great week. God bless.
Peace. Turn this shit off.
All right, man.